Hi, I'm Toby Reese and welcome to ResumesThatPop.com. With 4 easy steps, you can create an eye-catching resume webpage that'll give you an advantage over other applicants that only have traditional resumes. And why is this so important? Because with so much competition in today's job market, you want to do everything you can to stand out to employers. Before I forget, don't forget to scroll down and on the right-hand side, sign up for the Resumes That Pop newsletter, where I'll share resume and job finding tips as well as updates to my site. If you're in the market for a job, you'll want this information. Here's how the usual job position is filled. You create a resume and submit it electronically to a potential employer. An employer will then select which ones to contact and usually set up a phone interview. This is another way to narrow applicants down further. Just before, a handful are invited to one or more actual interviews. And then after the interviews, one job applicant is made an offer and they get to start their new career. Now, most job seekers fear the interview process, but the truth is that most applicants get hung up on the resume review and never even hear back from employers. That's because there's so much competition. An employer can receive hundreds, if not thousands, of resumes to review, and the really sad part is that the employer literally has only seconds to decide if an applicant can move on to the next step in the process or if the resume goes into the recycle bin. With hundreds of applicants, can you guess what happens to most resumes? That's right, they end up in the recycle bin. That is the fate that I want to see your resume avoid and why I created this site. What I want is for you to be able to grab employers' attention quickly and make a positive first impression. So let's think about this for a second. Nowadays, 90% of job applications are reviewed online. That means an employer is sitting at their computer. Now, if an employer is at a computer, why are we still submitting resumes that look like a piece of paper? Isn't there a better way to share information that is more visually appealing and has fewer limitations? If you're putting the pieces together, then maybe you came up with the same thing I did. To create the largest impact on an employer, you need to create a personal resume webpage. With a personal resume webpage, like the one I will guide you through step by step to create, you will have a secret weapon to stand out among hundreds of applicants. I mean, after looking at hundreds of traditional resumes, an employer will appreciate having a chance to look at something different. You will also appear more professional with a site that utilizes your own name in the domain, like www.tobyreese.com. Having your own site will allow you to get more personal by having a site that allows unlimited customization and space to demonstrate quickly and effectively why you are a unique applicant. It will also allow you to share things like pictures, letters, transcripts, designs, literally anything, all before other applicants have been asked to provide any additional information. Lastly, having your own site will demonstrate technical skills, both computer and internet proficiency, and a desire to go above and beyond what is required of you, which is exactly what employers are looking for in their next employee. Remember, your first goal and the point of this tutorial is to get that phone call from an employee and keep your resume out of the recycle bin. And in my opinion, a personal resume webpage is the way to get there. So how does it work? First, you need to create your site. I've broken the process into 4 steps with videos that I think anyone can follow, and it'll guide you through every detail of the process. You can also download a PDF guide through a link on the right. And then after you have your site, you have to get it in front of employers. That's as easy as including your address on your resume and adding a link in the online application or email that you were sending in to an employer. And that's it. You can get started right now by clicking on the next button above this video to go to step 1. One more thing. If you agree that a personal resume webpage is a great way to improve your chance of landing that dream job, but you aren't interested in following the steps to create a site for yourself, then let me offer to build the site for you. Just click on the Services tab to find out more about how you can have a personalized site created for you. Well, that's it for this video, so head to the next step and let's get started.